on Daytime Buffalo, Buddy Second Chance Rescue is taking their adoptable pups to a new climate for their upcoming adoption event, and we have more information on where you can go to find them. And Bayview Raceway is offering a BOGO deal for all of our Daytime Buffalo viewers, and you'll want to take advantage of it for yourself. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, Chelsea Lavelle. Well, joining us now through our sponsors at Earthwise Pet Hamburg is Julie Starr from Buddy Second Chance Rescue and Kimberly LaRussa from Sweet Buffalo with details on an upcoming adoption event. Welcome, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Tell us who you brought in today.
Yes, today we have some special guests. We have Dan Donlevy, our play-by-play commentator for the Buffalo Sabres, and we have Tina Chaudry. She is the president of Fantastic.
Okay, alrighty. And who did you bring in our fur baby today?
This is Trevor, and Trevor is a 4-month-old mixed breed. He has really big paws, so I'm wondering after DNA testing we might find some Great Dane or something in there with him. He's about 25, 30 pounds already. He's great with other dogs. He's good in his crate. He is a little bossy, which is fun. He loves the play. He's been chasing the ball around here this morning and just having a good time.
That's right. He's been cuddling with us, everyone. He's curious and
he
seems
typical puppy.
Yeah. Who do you think a good family would be for him?
Oh, I think anybody. I think somebody who's energetic, who has a nice, area for him to run around and play. Maybe someone with another dog. But I think he'd adjust pretty well to anywhere. He's young enough.
Okay. Tina, let's talk about Fantastic. Tell us what you do there.
Our mission is to bring rescues and shelters together and to work in collaboration to save more pets.
Beautiful.
So we do adoption events.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you have one coming up, right?
Sure do. The coolest one.
Quite literally. Tell us about
Our
it.
favorite one.
Well, we've been so blessed because the Buffalo Sabres have consistently, for a couple of years now, done this pet adoption event every year where we bring 20-plus rescues and shelters together under one amazing roof, and they support us in finding homes for homeless pets right here in Western New York. So
right.
we're so lucky.
And this is coming up this weekend, correct?
Yes.
At Key Bank?
Saturday from 10 to 2 at the Key Bank Center. Parking is free. Please bring a donation, a pet food donation, and you can get 30% off at the Sabres store. So yeah, lots of cool things going on.
Yeah, definitely.
And to jump in, I think, the other thing too is when you attend an event like this, sometimes it can just be to get an idea of whether or not adoption is a good fit, just kind of sense the energy around the animal, which you can see right here. The energy is really super good.
Yeah.
But, we've, at least I've certainly kind of been working with Tina and, getting to know the folks at Buddy's a little bit more is, if right now is not a good time to adopt, there are still other ways you can help. And we certainly have done that a couple times with the Sabres and working with Buddies and with Tina in just getting some donations for whatever the needs are for foster families, for people who are kind of that, I don't want to call it a go-between, but maybe a relationship starter for a forever home, and just getting a dog ready. And the right time, it's hard to predict when the right time will be that, a dog or an animal is going to find a home, but that time will come if the good starting point is there. So that's Buddies, that's a lot of organizations around, and of course with Tina's help too. So if you can't necessarily take a dog home that day from Key Bank Center on Saturday, you can certainly start looking and maybe, well, you can't help but want to help. You think you're going to stop by for half an hour, you're going to be there for over an hour.
A lot of animals to play with and check out.
Dan, how long have you been working with the Sabres?
I've been 12 years with the team now.
Okay.
And, my love really is, aside from calling NHL hockey games and working for the Sabres, are these four-legged guys right here. My guy is having surgery today on an ACL, so I'm a very nervous pup dad. But Bandit's going to do well. And I'll tell you what, it's just all about the unconditional love you get. You hear it all the time. But it really is. I mean, there's not a day that we don't come home that we're happy as soon as your dog greets you at the door more.
Right.
They do require attention. That's the one thing that you're going to figure out. But it's pretty easy attention to give.
Yes.
To be honest with you, when you take a look at how stressful life can be, they really do take the stress right out of it. That being said, it is a commitment. So again, that's why I mentioned earlier, it's never a bad thing to just kind of take a peek and see if it's a right fit for you.
Yeah. Dan, why did the Sabres want to get involved with an event like this?
Because it's all about love, and I don't know who you love more than a pup. I mean, seriously, you know. Well, the Sabres help out in many ways in the community, but I don't know, I'd be challenged to find many people that don't have a dog, and it's okay if you don't, but I mean, the more and more, I bring my dogs, I have 2 rescues, Bandit and Timmy, one's a mini beagle, and the other one's a mix of a Terrier, Golden Retriever, American Bulldog, and every time I bring these guys to work, and now actually my father-in-law is at a senior home, so every time we bring them with us, it just lights up the room.
Yeah.
And it's really, I don't know, you feel good yourself doing it, even though you're not doing a thing. These dogs show up and their tails are wagging and everyone's just stopping, look at the doggies. And it's just you know, it's a great thing. And then you take a look at the energy here. I mean, it's just fantastic. So the Sabres want to be part of it. It's something that they've done for a while. One of my best interviews I ever did for the Buffalo Sabres was with a beagle on that day. we had a back. I should have had the photograph for you, but I had the microphone. I'm holding the beagle, and we're doing an interview. People thought I was crazy, but I was asking the beagle questions.
And he was responding?
Oh, very much so.
Good.
Yes. Beagles like to talk, so that was not a problem. Yeah.
Well, if you're looking for your vocal dog, I'm sure there'll be plenty to offer at this event. Thank you so much for coming in.
I think you might be taking a dog home with you.
I think, Dan,
He has a buddy dog.
We have a picture of you laying on the floor with this guy already. So, listen, if you'd like more information on any of the animals available at Buddy's Second Chance, you can visit buddysrescue.org, and you can attend the Sabres Pet Adoption event this weekend at KeyBank Center to give back and find a forever friend.
Oh, look at you.
This segment is presented by Earthwise Pet Hamburg. Thanks again for coming in, everyone.
Thanks for having us.
Having it.